don't wake me from this.
What's up, legends? LGG Alden here. Today I am playing The Forest. A brand new alpha update just came out, version 0.23. So something new I want to try doing is making a video when the updates come out and talking about it, showing some of the major things to it. There are a lot of stuff that gets changed, a lot of fixes, bugs changed, all that, new things. Priorly, I will show the things that are added, new structures, new buildings, new objects, certain things that really stand out that kind of make a difference to a lot of people, that people actually would focus on primarily. I will put a link in the description, guys, of the full article showing everything that's changed. It's just, if I went and showed every spec, it would take a long time, and half of them you wouldn't even be able to notice too much, really. So, but I'm gonna get right into it, guys. Okay, guys, so we're on the plane. I believe there is some more animations and a little bit better stuff to the plane. I don't know. I don't pay attention too much to the plane scene, so it might be a little different. Some stuff actually kind of does look a little different. I'll see, like, luggage and stuff flying. I think that's new. This might be kind of loud. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Whoa. Okay, that was actually a lot different, I think. They added more, I think it looked like more luggage flying, seats flying, things all over the place. And here goes the guy taking my child. Not Timmy. Oh, he's still holding the action figure. That's gotta be new. At least I think so. And he's gone. Okay, so some of the first changes I'm gonna show you guys is new building objects. So running through it, everything looks the same, except you notice, hey, there's a stick fence. Okay, place one end down. Here's one. Place another. Actually, we're gonna make this a lot smaller, guys, just saying. So as you can see, you could make this whatever you really want to. Probably doesn't really matter how you do it. Okay, so this is gonna take 4 sticks. Oh wow, that actually, let's get rid of it. Oh no, these are all separate pieces. Okay, guys, so the sticks. So basically, let's just get a bunch of sticks. And we'll kind of look at it. This is one of the first things that they added. One of the main things that's actually, like, implemented, like, new object-related stuff. So there's some... So yeah, it looks like it actually... It's collision and all that, so it's actually pretty nice. You could use that. Probably not going to stop the mutants too well, but I'm looking at it more of, like... It's gonna be a good object to use when it comes to decoration or some certain things. Look at that, we have one of those. Okay. We're gonna need 2 more sticks, actually. Okay, guys, so here we have the fence. So the way the fence looks, I think it's kind of cool. Nice little thing. You can put it however you want to build it, anything like that, which is actually really nice. I don't think you can jump over it, can you? No, you cannot. Okay, so that's good to know. The next thing we have is, which should be on the next page. No, it's not. Let's see if we can find it. Rock wall. Okay, so I think the rock wall is going... Oh, God, this is going to take a ton of rocks. So let's just put a little example wall. That is 42 rocks. Oh my god. I don't even think I'm going to be able to... Let's go collect rocks then. Okay, guys, so I finally built it. That took a long time, just to get the rocks. To be honest, it looks like it's probably a pretty good wall. better than having a fence. It is probably a lot stronger. And I don't know if they can jump over it or anything, but it definitely does seem like it's a lot stronger. So as much as it is seem like it's a good to use, like it would be very helpful to use and sturdy, I don't think it's worth it, considering to build this it took 42 rocks. And the amount of rocks in the world are very scarce, I think. So just to build this, definitely a lot of work. But that's the two actual building objects they've added. They do have the defense wall reinforcement, which I believe is put, I don't know exactly how it works. I believe it goes onto a wall. So you'd have to build a wall first. So you'd have to build just the normal. I believe they actually changed it, so now the normal walls is the experimental walls. But the way it says it is, like the actual object itself, it says it's a defensive wall reinforcement, so you probably need to build a defensive wall. So we'll actually try this out quickly just to test it, see how it goes. How do we, oh, okay. So it needs to be at least this big. That's 4 logs. Okay, so we'll just chop down a tree quickly, guys. Okay, so I built the wall. Now we're gonna try this out. We'll see if this works. Okay, so this does seem to work. Oh, okay, I get it. So you could place it on either side of the wall, and it will basically create a spike wall sort of thing. I don't know if I'm gonna find any more rocks. Oh, there's one. Okay, I take that back. Maybe I will. I don't know if I will find enough. So, but I'm guessing you build 12 rocks, and then it'll actually build the spikes, which I'm guessing will probably do a pretty good job, especially having already spiked up there, having more spikes down here and all that, and having actual like sharp sticks. That's probably pretty efficient when it comes to defending off any of the mutants that come your way. So I think that's actually pretty useful, and that it only takes, I guess 12 rocks is kind of a lot, but you can find it. It's smarter than using your rocks for a rock wall, so use them for this, guys. I highly recommend that. Another thing, okay, yeah, I can make it. So using this, it's you hold L. So now you press the L and it will actually light it. As you can see, it's just defaultly it is not lit. So the reasons for this, what this also brings upon, is now if a mutant comes to you, you don't have to light it and burn them. You can throw it and it will put alcohol on them. Once it puts alcohol on them, say there's a bonfire, anything nearby, it will make them more likely to be lit on fire because they are already covered in alcohol. So that is actually pretty cool, that the way that works, and it's a pretty good idea. You could use that, so you could probably throw it on a bunch of them and then just hope they go. But either way, if you could just light it. It's not even much harder. Another thing they added is, so let me build a fire quickly. We will just build a default little fire. Need 2 sticks. Okay guys, so I finally found the tennis ball. So this is the whole point. So you can actually, if I can do it, I don't know if it's to the extent of how it works. What it said is that now if a tennis ball catches fire, you can see that. I don't know if that's because it's raining, it's not going to show it, or how well this works. It might not work with the type of fire I have, but that is added now, so now you can see if a tennis ball was to catch fire. Obviously, this isn't, yeah, I don't think it's working for this. But they do set fire. I haven't really figured out. A lot of it is brand new, so it could be bug fixes will fix certain things if they don't seem to work. A couple other things to talk about. I can't necessarily show them, but there is mutants' healths are increased, so the default ones. I'm not talking like the crazy armsy or anything like that. I'm just the normal ones. They have more health now. I believe it's 25% increase And what else do we got? Sharks do attack more. So going into the ocean, or into the, yeah, ocean, is a little more dangerous now because you are more likely to be attacked by a shark, so be careful with that. I don't know how much of an increase and what are the odds that a shark will come and attack you, but it is a little bit higher. And then another good thing is now when you're sleeping through the night, you're less likely to be woken up by enemies. So you have a higher chance of sleeping fully through the night, which that is great. That's a good thing. What else is there? There is a new object or food type, I believe. It is called it's an oyster. So oh, I caught on fire. That's never good. So with the oysters, they act as food. There isn't any other use besides food at the moment. You can store them on shelves, all that stuff. I believe you find them near shores. So if you look near one, you can probably find them. I don't know how big they are, if they're tiny, if they're big, anything. They're probably smaller, but I don't think it'd be too hard to find them. You can probably see them. And another good thing, or well, not good, but it makes it more realistic, is to get circuit boards. Smashing laptops will do that now. So that's a pretty big change. I don't know exactly what the laptops, like if it's every laptop will give you one. Probably not, but I would imagine the way they did it is near every spot where you would naturally get a circuit board, you can hit the laptop and smash it and it will give you a circuit board, which is pretty cool. It makes it a little more realistic. It's not one of those things that really makes a huge difference to where it makes the game like crazy hard or anything. So it's not like it's a bad thing. And there is a lot of other changes. They fixed a lot of things with multiplayer. They made it, I know one of the things that I can think of off the top of my head is that stick colors. So how you build like a stick marker, which I believe is furniture. No, it might be decoration. I don't know. I can't find it. Oh, it's right here. Stick markers. So the way stick markers work is you place them down, and then if I can find all the supplies I need, I'll build it right here. So the way that this works is you can change the colors of the flags, as you can see. So, and no matter where you go in the world, you can see that color flag. It's a good way to follow and know where you're going. It's kind of just a useful marker in the world. So that's kind of efficient to have. Now it actually changes it in multiplayer. I don't know if it works for every client and the server and everything, so if everybody sees it that color or if it's just the person that changes it. I believe it is everybody now because it used to be only the person that changes it, whatever color you wanted it to be. So that's a cool thing. And there was a lot of other fixes, a lot of audio fixes, I believe there's a new shader. They added a couple more things. Like I said, they added a little more animation to the plane crash scene, as you saw at the beginning of this. They did. And a lot of changes. They reworked Cave 9. And most of the changes they added aren't like the priority, oh, this is like gonna affect everybody. It's some of the things are just settings, a little bit of things. I know now you can't open your inventory or whatever and use the crafting guide while you're in air. It waits till you hit the ground, so you can no longer save yourself by doing that in midair and not taking the fall damage. You can't light fires underwater. You can't open your guide or craft underwater. So just a little bit of changes. Minor things, not crazy. So, yeah. But I believe that is all of the major things. If there's anything I missed that is kind of a really important thing to let everybody know, comment that, guys, so that... Oh, look, there's mutants. Comment that, guys, so that everybody who reads the comments also knows that that was important, just in case I forgot something that does make a difference to everyone. Anything else, if you guys want to know it, I am going to put a link in the description for the actual change log, and it will show everything, because there is a lot of stuff. Go ahead and read that if you want. This was all the main things. I don't recommend that rock wall, just saying it's way too much rocks and it's a waste of rocks. I'd rather use it on the defense walls and upgrading it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Any suggestions on how I can improve these snapshots, or like talking about the updates and everything and improving how I can show you guys certain things, anything like that, comment that, guys, and I will try to get better at this. The next update is in about 16 days, depending on when you're watching this, but 16 days from when it actually updated. So that's probably when I'll be doing another one of these. So that's kind of a couple weeks from now, but I will try to use any techniques you guys give me, anything you guys want to see better in this. I can only get better from here, guys. So if you guys like this though and it did help you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to be a legend, and I will see you guys next time.